He's on the pin. Let's get him in there.
Police vehicles aren't built to chase off-roaders like the Polaris RZR, especially on rugged terrain. This agile vehicle effortlessly maneuvered through both paved roads and rough trails, allowing the suspect to execute sharp turns and even drive against traffic, leaving officers struggling to keep up.
On the pin. Let's get him in there.
When the RZR veered into an area inaccessible to police vehicles, the situation became increasingly dangerous. Prioritizing public safety, the officers made the tough decision to abandon the pursuit, conceding the victory to the suspect and his cunning Polaris RZR. Pursued by the police after an armed robbery, the suspect decided to jump into the sea, believing it to be his perfect escape route, confidently swimming further away. He thought he was outsmarting the officers. But everything changed when a 5-meter-long shark appeared nearby, striking fear into his heart. Although the shark kept its distance, the police helicopter hovering above left him with no chance to hide. After hours of struggling against the ocean and his growing exhaustion, the suspect finally gave up, swimming back to shore and surrendering in defeat. Dashcam footage from police cars in Woonsocket, South Dakota, captures a spectacular scene as officers navigate through a powerful storm. While making a left turn at an intersection, they witness an awe-inspiring sight. A massive tornado stretching across the sky, a vivid display of nature's raw power. The patrol cars moved along Highway 37, sirens blaring, as officers slowed down to observe the tornado's intensity. Within minutes, the ferocious tornado began to weaken. Its immense power gradually dissipated, leaving behind delicate wisps of clouds, closing out a scene that was both majestic and terrifying. An officer spotted a vehicle speeding at 90 miles per hour on Interstate 55, well above the posted limit. Despite signals to stop, the suspect fled but lost control of the vehicle upon reaching Highway 158. Officer Middlecoff successfully executed a pit maneuver, momentarily forcing the suspect's car off the road. Undeterred, the suspect continued driving recklessly through fields, even catching some air in a desperate attempt to escape. The chase concluded when the suspect collided with a dividing island, losing control once again. Realizing there was no way out, the suspect surrendered, bringing the dramatic pursuit to an end.
16 at 10:31. Are you still needing assistance?
What? What'd you say? Yeah, you're going to jail for a long time. That was something stupid. Put the chest back. Ain't none with you.
A robbery occurred in North Toledo, where a woman was reportedly held at gunpoint. Police quickly obtained information about the suspect's vehicle and initiated a pursuit. The suspect drove recklessly, performing a dangerous swerve that caused their car to spin out, but quickly regained control and continued fleeing. The chase ended near the intersection of Summit and Suda when officers surrounded the vehicle. Despite attempting to escape on foot, the suspect was apprehended. The officers' relentless efforts ensured justice was served and the community remained safe. A vigilant semi-truck driver reported a white pickup truck driven by 27-year-old Gino Miller, exhibiting dangerous behavior such as frequent lane changes and driving on the shoulder. Police quickly surrounded the truck and initiated a pursuit that spanned several miles, extending into Berrien County, where spike strips were deployed multiple times in an attempt to stop the vehicle.
What mile mark you at? Same by, we're gonna end stop here. Right before the penetrator. He's doing about 14 miles an hour. We're doing 20 miles an hour. Coming up to 33B exit.
Oh, you're 33B, 20 miles an hour.
The dramatic chase ended when Miller's truck was finally stopped, and he was taken into custody. During the arrest, a bag of fentanyl fell from the vehicle, leading to the discovery of illegal white flowers, further escalating the seriousness of the situation. The persistence of law enforcement ensured a safe resolution to a dangerous incident and uncovered additional criminal activity. Get ready for a heart-pounding journey as a routine traffic stop on Interstate 95 unexpectedly turned into a dramatic high-speed chase. On a busy Tuesday night, police spotted a pickup truck speeding at 80 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone.
for me, okay?
Can I get my phone?
No, just hang out right up here for me, okay? Early marijuana in the car. Got another gentleman up front up here. Go ahead and get him out.
What seemed like a simple stop quickly escalated when the driver refused to comply and decided to flee, triggering a tense and relentless pursuit. The chase reached its climax when the pickup truck suddenly crashed and burst into flames, creating a shocking scene in the dark of night.
Hot, roll fire hot. Where's your ticket?
Where you at?
Ain't nothing you can do, Bubba.
No.
Ain't nothing you can do.
He was a passenger. I had the driver out. Had her in my car, went through the whole interview process, smelled the weed, told her we were going to search it because of the marijuana. We got her out, Tommy and them pulls up, we go to walking up on the car.
The sheer force of the collision left the area in chaos and stunned everyone with its severity. In the darkness of the city, an Uber driver faced a terrifying situation when an armed robber entered his car. With remarkable composure, the driver tried to manage the situation, asking the attacker what he needed.
I don't have any money.
Stop paying me. Where's that right now?
I don't have cash. It's a digital world, bro.
Man, give me your wallet.
I don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me.
However, tensions escalated as the robber demanded cash. Despite the imminent danger, the driver showed incredible courage, challenging the robber and ordering him to leave the car.
Bro, stop.
You gonna shoot me? Get the fuck out of here. You don't want to get shot? Come on, man.
Give me that wallet, bro.
No.
Bro, stop playing me before I hit you right here. Give me that wallet, bro.
In a bold move, the driver accelerated, nearly trapping the robber. Faced with such determination, the cowardly attacker fled, unable to retaliate. A humorous encounter unfolded between a rideshare driver and an intoxicated passenger who mistakenly got into the wrong car, setting the stage for an unexpected rideshare adventure. When the driver politely explained the mistake, the passenger and his group of equally intoxicated friends refused to leave, determined to stay. Faced with the absurd situation, the driver remained calm and professional, handling it with a mix of composure and humor.
Come on. Really?
Yes, you are.
I have like 3 people about to come in, man. Sorry.
Animal, I told you this is not a Uber.
Take care, man.
Thank you. See you later.
The intoxicated passengers meant no harm, and the driver's friendly and lighthearted approach kept the atmosphere pleasant, turning an unexpected incident into an amusing and entertaining moment. After a high-speed chase, the suspect managed to escape, but while the police stopped following, the helicopter continued to track him. The last time we saw him was near Broadway southbound, when he entered a dead-end alley thinking he was safe. However, the helicopter kept following, forcing him to turn around and drive back to evade it. He then drove into the backyard of a house, searching for a place to hide. Eventually, he found an open garage and sped into it at 115 miles per hour. The police were unaware of what had just happened, and despite their search for the car, the suspect had likely escaped long before. On August 18th this year, in West Allis, Wisconsin, a high-speed chase unfolded as police pursued a stolen Kia. The car sped through various parts of the city at breakneck speed, posing a significant danger to others on the road.
I'm gonna go south on 60.
Just as officers seemed close to apprehending the suspects, an unexpected event occurred. The Kia burst into flames while still in motion, escalating the situation further. When the car finally came to a stop, police discovered 3 teenage girls from Milwaukee inside.
Lots of flames underneath the vehicle.
The driver was just 14 years old, while the 2 passengers were both 15. Although the girls attempted to flee on foot, officers quickly apprehended them, bringing the dramatic chase to an end. In Clinton Township, Michigan, The theft of a MedStar ambulance led to a tense and dramatic police chase. Gunnar alone, a 42-year-old psychiatric patient, took control of the ambulance while medical personnel were still inside.
Driver, stop the ambulance! Stop the ambulance!
Officers from Macomb County quickly initiated a pursuit as Alone drove erratically, swerving dangerously and refusing to stop. The chase came to a halt when the ambulance crashed into a tree and collided with two police vehicles, forcing it to stop completely. Fortunately, no one sustained serious injuries during the incident. Gunnar Alone was arrested at the scene and later charged with theft and reckless endangerment. On April 25, 2023, in Clark County, Ohio, police engaged in a tense pursuit with Paula Potter, a woman who had previously evaded law enforcement 3 times. The chase came to an end when Potter lost control of her vehicle, crashing into a tree and causing the car to emit smoke. She and her passenger, who also had an active warrant, were taken to the hospital for treatment before being placed in custody. Fortunately, no one lost their life in the incident, though Potter's passenger sustained serious injuries. In Moxie, Washington, a 49-year-old man named Michael R. caused chaos when he ran a red light and collided with another vehicle. As the driver of the other car stepped out to exchange information, Michael unexpectedly brandished a metal rod to threaten him before fleeing the scene.
Was crashed out first corner on Thorpe from Command.
Police immediately initiated a pursuit, and during his high-speed escape, Michael lost control of his vehicle, crashing into a fence and flipping his car. The chase came to an end when officers apprehended him at the scene. Michael now faces multiple serious charges, including assault, hit and run, and driving with a suspended license. What seemed like a minor incident, a cyclist unintentionally blocking the way, quickly escalated into a tense confrontation. The driver of a luxury car, along with a passenger, stepped out in frustration, not only confronting the cyclist, but also the driver of the vehicle behind them. The exchange of words heightened the tension, and the situation appeared on the brink of spiraling out of control. However, before things could escalate further, the sudden intervention of undercover police brought the conflict to an abrupt end. Their timely action restored order, leaving bystanders in a state of surprise and relief. A truck was parked by the roadside as its driver busily unloaded goods, completely focused on the task at hand. Meanwhile, a man in a black jacket approached, casually blending in as if he were just a passerby. Waiting for the perfect moment when the driver turned away, the man swiftly moved closer to the truck and snatched a large item.
Чувак, колбасу сбивай, блядь! Блин, колбаса рассыпалась.
The act was carried out in the blink of an eye, and before the driver could realize what had happened, the thief had already fled the scene. His boldness and speed left the driver helpless, watching in frustration as the stolen goods disappeared from sight. In the midst of heavy traffic, a black car appeared, carrying 3 robbers. Taking advantage of the red light, they quickly jumped out of the car and rushed toward a nearby vehicle. With boldness, they shattered the window and grabbed a large bag of belongings from the victim's car. After executing the theft in a flash, all 3 swiftly returned to their car, accelerated, and drove against traffic to escape the scene. Their daring actions left bystanders shocked and stunned. The dashcam captured a scene of a brown car stationary in the midst of heavy traffic. Suddenly, a car from behind sped up and crashed forcefully into the rear of the brown car. The impact pushed the brown car forward, causing it to collide with surrounding vehicles, creating a chain reaction of accidents. The car responsible for the crash continued to skid off the lane and plowed straight toward the sidewalk before coming to a stop. Nearby pedestrians quickly rushed over to check on the victims. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured, but the scene left a sense of panic and shock among all the witnesses. The dashcam captured a scene where a car attempted to overtake the congested traffic by swerving into the opposite lane. While overtaking, the driver failed to notice another car, driven by a couple, coming from the opposite direction. The couple's car was moving slowly, and it seemed the driver had become distracted by the traffic ahead. Suddenly, the overtaking car collided head-on with the couple's vehicle. The direct impact caused significant damage to both cars, leaving the couple in shock and panic. The dashcam recorded the moment both drivers stepped out of their vehicles, calmly exchanged words, and began assessing the damage. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the incident served as a stark reminder of the importance of staying vigilant while driving. The dashcam captured a shocking scene. A man wearing a black t-shirt appeared near a parked car. At first, he stood nearby, casually observing his surroundings, pretending to be just another passerby. Seizing the right moment, he suddenly approached the car, using a hard object to smash the driver's side window. The loud sound of shattering glass echoed, but he remained calm and composed as he quickly reached inside to grab a handbag. The entire act took place in a matter of seconds, and he casually walked away as if nothing had happened. When the car owner returned, they found the shattered window and their belongings gone, leaving behind a sense of shock and helplessness. On a dark, unlit road, a father and his daughter were driving through an isolated stretch, everything seemingly calm and uneventful. Suddenly, the headlights of an oncoming car began flashing repeatedly, as if trying to signal a warning. Unable to interpret the message, they continued driving. Within moments, a man appeared in the middle of the road, forcing the father to swerve sharply to avoid hitting him. The car skidded off the road and into a ditch, leaving the pair with only minor injuries. As they regained their composure, the mysterious man had already vanished without a trace. Many speculated that he might have been under the influence of alcohol or white flowers, but the reason for his presence on such a desolate road in the dead of night remains an unanswered mystery. On a dark and quiet dirt road, a driver was passing through when he suddenly noticed a woman, completely drenched, sitting by the roadside. Her appearance immediately gave him an uneasy feeling, but he decided to continue driving.
Fuck.
Stop. No,
Stop.
I'm not. No. Hell no.
However, his curiosity got the better of him, prompting him to turn around to see what was going on. When he returned, she disappeared into the darkness without leaving a trace. Many have speculated that the incident could be tied to supernatural legends or a mysterious event, but the woman's identity and the reason for her eerie presence remain unanswered questions. On a dark night, while driving through a dense forest, a driver's headlights suddenly illuminated a large creature covered in light-colored fur, moving slowly on all fours. The strange being bore no resemblance to any known species on Earth, leaving the driver stunned. Though the creature only appeared briefly in the video, its image quickly sparked widespread intrigue. Many speculated it might be a Yeti, the legendary creature of folklore, or an unidentified species yet to be discovered by science. The sighting remains an enigma, fueling curiosity among those who watched the footage. A truck driver was traveling through the desert when he noticed a large gray cloud swirling ahead. Initially, he assumed it was a sandstorm, a common occurrence in the area. However, as he got closer, he was shocked to realize it wasn't sand but a massive swarm of locusts. Thousands of locusts crashed into the truck, covering the windshield and body, making it extremely difficult to maintain control.